Let's go to standard mode. The acceleration. Standard mode is kind of a sporty mode, I should say. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me right here the new Tesla Model Y standard range version, the most affordable version that you can get today on the market. And in this video we will make the test drive, but also before I start the test drive I will give you the technical data, price information about the car, and also I will show you how good this car it is, and if probably in my opinion this is the best price in terms of quality offer on the market. And I'm not sure if you know the price of the car, and I'm not sure if you know the competition of this Tesla Model Y, but trust me, it's just a phenomenal car. And in this video I want to present you the way it is, and I want to see also the consumption. I'm really curious to see the consumption because until now I didn't get a standard range version and I didn't test yet, and I'm super excited to test it and to see what consumption we can get and also how comfortable it is. But yeah, if you want to see more details, I have a separate video, full review, interior, exterior, all the details you can find it in the full review video. Actually, it's the same car as the long range, it's the same car as performance, with a little bit of changes here and there. Anyway, let's drive the car, and as we go in the video I will give you more information. All right guys, just let's drive the car. By the way, before we start driving, I want to tell you that this is the new version without parking sensors. I will make a separate video to show you how you can park and what kind of sensors the car use and how precise is this sensor, because I see many people have question about that, so I will answer to this question in another video. Now the car comes with standard 19-inch wheels with those plastic caps, and it comes as standard. The only thing that it's extra on the car are those white seats that are fabulous. They look really, really nice. Anyway, let me go inside the car. Other than that, everything is standard. This is the key. You can put it, you have to put it here in order to start the car. But before I drive the car, I want to give you some price and some information about the car. This Tesla Model Y SUV, why I tell you is the best quality price offer on the market, because you can buy it in USA with $47,490 with federal tax credit, $7,500. You can get this car at $40,000. Incredible price for an SUV. I don't know if you can find a better car in this price range. This is my opinion, guys, just what I thought. Now if you go in other countries, for example, let's go in Europe. If we go in Germany, in Europe, and if you want to buy this Tesla Model Y, the same version, Model Y, the standard version, it's 44,890 euro. And if you get some federal taxes, I'm not sure how it's in Germany, you can get even a better price. But a brand new Tesla Model Y electric car with a lot of comfort, a lot of practicality, gorgeous glass roof, I don't think you can get at a better price. And if we go in, let's go for example in Switzerland, here you can get the car at around the same price, I think 44,000, let's see, 45,990 francs. So it's a little bit more expensive here. But in UK, United Kingdom, I'm really curious about that. Let me go in UK. In UK you can get it at around 44,990, how it say, lire, or how Great Britain, I don't know how is the name of the currency there, lire, I think, lire, I forget. Anyway, numbers 6.6 seconds 0 to 100, and in terms of miles, you can see 283 miles is the range, and in kilometers 455 miles. And this is what we will talk about today. Also today about consumption, and we will see what will be the consumption. I just reset the trip A here. Let's reset the trip A, and we will see what consumption we can get with this Tesla Model Y standard range. Let me put the seatbelt. Here is the card, okay, and let's drive the car. I put it in drive. Good visibility around the windows and also in the mirrors, great visibility on the side mirrors. This upper mirror here, you don't have a perfect view, but it's quite nice because you have this 360 degrees camera and you can see what happened around the car without any problem. First of all, we will drive in chill mode, standard chill mode, and then we will try also the performance mode, and we will try to accelerate the car a little bit more to see how it's handling and how is the acceleration. Because in my opinion, guys, for most of the people that drive in the city 80% of the time, I think this standard range version, it's more than enough. I mean, you have only one electric motor on the rear, but the power, it's more than enough, and the performance and the safety features, and actually the car is the same car as the other version. So I don't know, for some people doesn't make any sense to upgrade. Most of the country these days, where the speed limit it's up to 120 130, you don't have where to use all that power. So I think it's more than enough, the power that this standard range has. So this is my opinion. Anyway, the car, the glass come with double glassing here in the front. I show you also that in the review video. If you didn't see it, it's already on the channel, so you can check it out. And this traffic stop sign, it stays like 1 hour here. Come on, man. Anyway, I like the steering wheel. I feel like it's a little bit more softer than the Model 3. It has better quality. I don't know why. And also those white seats, I noticed that are a little bit more plushy, softy than the black version. So they are a little bit more comfortable. This is my impression after I sit on them. Anyway, good visibility of driving. I have a tall driving position like a proper SUV, and gorgeous visibility. I mean, big windshield in the front. The car comes with full enhanced autopilot. We will test that also on the highway a little bit. I'll try to show you that as well. Very easy to drive. Great visibility. Here you can see also some information on the trip A, how much consumption we have, the tire pressure. We have to put a little bit more air in the tires. They are not set up properly for the moment. The tires are a little bit softer. Also the sound insulation, it's pretty good from outside. They improve with this double glassing from the previous version of old Model 3. It's much better now. So the sound insulation is really good. The position of driving, it's good. The armrest, the view outside. Can go now in, let's go to standard mode. The acceleration standard mode is kind of a sporty mode, I should say. Now when you release the acceleration, the car will regenerate the energy back into the battery. Here cars move quite fast. So you really need to be fast here. I know where you want to go, but we can go now. Ooh, it's much more nimble. When you press the acceleration, now you have that power. You really immediately feel the punch. Even though you have only one electric motor on the rear, it's quite punchy. I mean, you feel the difference between chill mode and standard mode. Now let's see here on the curves. Wow, it stays good. it stays really good. Surprisingly, I feel like I stay better than in Tesla Model 3 on those curves with smaller rims on this Model Y. Audi e-tron, it's in front one of the competition, but the price of the e-tron, it's double than this Model Y, and I'm not sure if it's double better than this Model Y. To be honest, I don't think so. Also, the car comes with full enhanced autopilot, so you can use it also here. I will have my hand on the steering wheel for the safety, but you can see, like right now, the car is driving itself. It can see all those cones and lines and everything what it's around the car in front. You can choose the distance between you and the car in front. You can choose to be also a little bit closer. Also, it's a little bit confused here where you have 3 lanes, so I don't recommend you use autopilot on this kind of construction sites, because it's quite dangerous to be confused, and better you take the control and watch the road. But keep in mind that it's working also here, but it might be confusing sometimes and might be send you on the side. We go uphill, you can accelerate. You feel immediately when you accelerate, you feel the punch immediately. So it's not so soft as I was expect to be, you know, for a rear-wheel drive. I have to go on the right side. I want to go out here and then try to accelerate a little bit from the gas station to see the difference. Now, in this traffic condition, the autopilot it's fabulous. It's worked perfect. It stays between the lanes. You don't have to stress. You just hold your hands on the steering wheel and it will do for you. It will do it for you without any problem. So just like that, it's crazy good. The autopilot from Tesla, I think it's one of the best on the market these days. Is even Mercedes or other car manufacturer, they didn't manage to reach this level of autonomy in terms of autopilot. Yeah, we will go outside here. When you release the acceleration, the car will regenerate and it will act like a brake, will regenerate the energy back into the battery. So you can see, you release it and it's just act like a brake. You don't have to use the brake discs and the physical brakes. That's why they last longer in electric cars. Anyway, by the way, I want to show you something, but I think I will show you at the end of the video. Now we will try to accelerate here. If I get to a stop here and then accelerate. You can see it's building up the power slowly, but after you reach 50 km/h, the car is starting to accelerate a little bit faster. So from 0 to 30, it's a little bit slower, but after 30, it's building traction and it's go a little bit faster. And also what I notice is that, for example, right now we are driving like 80. And if you need extra power to pass by the other cars, you just accelerate and it has the extra power to give you. So even though with this standard range version, you have more than enough power to pass by cars or whatever, it's more than enough. I feel like I'm driving in my this standard range. It's like an extra plus from the dual range, you know, for my car. It's like, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30% less power than I think 30% less power than the performance, 30% around there. But look at this. If you need the power, you have it instantaneous. You just press the acceleration and it gives you that power. It pushes you back in the seats a little bit. It's not that super aggressive acceleration, but it's more than enough. I mean, if you compare it with a 2-liter diesel, it's much better, much better. You can compare it, even you can compare those two. Now, even on the rainy day like that, you can still activate autopilot here, and you can see how good it is. I mean, it stays between the lanes just perfectly. And also, even if you have those complicated curves, you will see how good it's going. Look at this. Also, over the bumps is doing a great job. It's not crazy comfortable inside the car, so don't expect to feel that Mercedes comfortable over the bumps, or even a Citroën C4 or C5 or DS7 have much better comfort. But the combination between performance, comfort, safety features, technology, I think it's really good. I don't think I can complain about something. And you have this, you see, you have this immediately instantaneous acceleration. It's good, it's good. Even the standard Tesla Model Y is doing fabulous. Easy to drive, silent, clean, and yeah, nimble, pretty nimble. So you see the numbers before, like 0 to 100 6.9 seconds. I think you don't need more than that. I need it's more than enough. And the top speed 270 km per hour. I don't know how many times a person drive faster than 150 km per hour, for example. You see here, you need that power, you have it. So you have more than enough power for an SUV. Look at this, guys. I mean, where you use this power, and it's nimble, it's fast, you can pass by other cars without any problem. So I should say, if you drive most of the time in the city, like 80% of the time you drive in the city, this standard range will be more than enough, because it gives you even that extra range when you drive at speeds under 100 km. So you'll have the extra range, and in the city anyway you don't have where to use those that performance. So in general it is a well fit for most of the people, this standard range. If you are a person that drive many kilometers, long trips always, then you should go to long range. And if you are someone that want performance and range, maybe if you drive fast with performance, you have less range than this one for sure. Then you should go with the performance if you need to drive fast and impress people, or drive always on the tracks. Anyway, look at this, the autopilot work good. So for example, you are here and you are like, we go uphill, and even on the uphill 60 and you need power, press the acceleration. Look at this, it's just boom, it's going there. So the power, it's here. You can say you don't have power. Also, by the way, I want to show you something. It has enhanced autopilot with lane changing assist, and if you help it a little bit, it will just go, yeah, now it was deactivated here, and then you change the lane, and then you help it a little bit, and then it's changed the lane for you automatically, and then it will continuing drive forward. So I don't know, in Europe this is one of the feature that the car can do, but even on the raining it's doing great. You see here, it's braking, accelerate, depend what the car in front will do. So this is one of the extra feature that you get it on the enhanced autopilot and some others. But what I noticed is that for most of the time, the standard autopilot that comes standard on the normal car without enhanced autopilot, you don't have to pay anything extra for it. It works just fine. because it can do the same things. I have a separate video on my channel about the normal standard autopilot. If you want to see it, check it out. It's already on the channel. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. Easy to drive, smooth, good visibility, good comfort, nice safety features. Even on the rain, this autopilot, it's working really, really good. Look at this, it works perfectly. No complaining about it. Stay perfectly between the lanes. Now we have to lower the speed here. And we take control on the construction sites. If you are curious, the consumption until now, we have like 169 watt-hour per kilometer. Not bad. And you see how we drive. We accelerate, we brake. I didn't drive economical at all. I will make a separate video on the channel with this car, standard range. I'll try to get as economical as possible, and that video will come on the channel. Probably it's already on the channel. If it's not, click the subscribe to see the notification when that video will come out. But will be really interesting to see what consumption I can get from this Model Y standard range. And let's go on the other lane here. Also, this car comes with heated steering wheel, heated seats as standard. A lot of great features that on the other brands and other cars you have to pay extra. But I'm crazy impressed with the price, really. To be honest, I'm very, very impressed with the price. That Tesla in the last month, they lowered the price on all the cars, on all models, and they lower so much the price that the competition, it's like it has no chance, you know. I mean, in terms of quality offer, you can get a better car than that. Very, very easy. It's so easy to drive this car. It's so pleasant to stay here. It take out your stress a lot. I mean, when you make long trips, you don't have to worry about changing a gear or stuff like that. Safety features, it's a big step, guys. I mean, for those of you that still drive an IC car and a combustion engine car, I think that will be a huge step. Just test drive one of those Tesla and see the difference, and then you will understand how big of the difference it makes to drive a car like that. And you can see the car can read the traffic speed limit. You can see the traffic lights. You can see the lanes and the arrows on the ground and the cars in front. And we have consumption 153 watt-hour per kilometer. Ooh, super good consumption. Super good consumption. But we will talk about that in the other video, and we will try to drive more economical and not like we drive today. And right now I'm still in standard mode with the car. I like also the driving position. It's nice. You have a tall driving position here. You can see everything from upper side really well. Indeed I can compare this Model Y with BMW iX1, where it's a little bit smaller. This one is more practical, much more bigger, more space. and I think you can get more range of it and better safety features. Of course, the quality, I think it's a little bit better in some points, but I still think the price of that car is much bigger. Now we are almost there. I think in 1 minute we are there. Over the bumps, of course, I was expect to be a little bit more comfortable over the bumps. Maybe this, for some people, this will be a disadvantage for an SUV, but yeah, because the car, it's heavy, it has to add some stiffer suspension because of the battery and motor. Yeah, my camera stopped because of the overheating, but it's okay. You don't lose nothing. I was here at the stop sign, traffic sign until now. Anyway, 153 watt-hour per kilometer until now. Consumption really good. What I'm saying before was that the suspension are a little bit stiffer, and I was expect to be a little bit more softer, but other than that I have no complaint on the car. It's really good. Also, right now when I park the car, I want to show you how easy it is to park. Also, this model doesn't have the sensors. It's the model that work only with the cameras and the ultra sensors, and doesn't have parking sensors. And you can see it still show you the distance and the difference between you and the car around, but I will make a separate video about that. Really easy to park. Now the consumption 151 watt-hour per. So now if we go here on the trip, you can see also the consumption that we did. Current trip 151 watt-hour per kilometer, and you see how we drive. And also on the last almost 5,000 kilometers, the estimated consumption was 170 watt-hour per kilometer. I think for an SUV, this consumption is really good in terms of competitors, in terms of if we compare it with other cars, electric cars in this class. I think it's really good. Anyway, that was the test drive with this new Tesla Model Y standard range 2023. If you like it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you to all of you that watching my videos. By the way, Tesla last month also update the referral program. Now if you buy a Tesla, whatever model, if you buy solar panels and you use a referral link, I will give you my referral link in the description and also on the screen. You will receive 1000 credits that you can transform it in free supercharger kilometers charging at Tesla charging stations, or you can change it for clothes from Tesla or accessories, and you can check that out on the Tesla app. I have a separate video about that, so if you want to see how it works, check out on the channel. Anyway, the referral link will be in the description, guys. If you have question, whatever question you have, you can ask me down in the description. I will help you with pleasure. And my rating for this Tesla Model Y standard range from 1 to 10 will be 9.9. I mean, taking into consideration price and offer, I think it's just fabulous. Anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.